Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing something a bit different. I'm going to be talking about a certain incident that happened to me today. I don't really know if you can consider this like a story time video though, because it's not really like a mind-blowing thing. It's not really like something, that's going to fucking amaze you. It's actually something that's related to these two novels that I purchased today. Yeah, so for anyone that doesn't know, Classroom Delay is basically my favorite novel, basically my favorite, just any Japanese creation that's ever been out there. And I've been a really big fan of it ever since I checked it out in August, and I guess it was finally time for me to purchase a few volumes of it. So I just got a few volumes of my favorite novel, and I should be sitting here being like really happy, right? Well, not really. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys what actually happened today, like why I kind of regret, like I wouldn't say regret, but I kind of like, I'm kind of disappointed from this purchase. Sorry for the very long intro, but let me just get into the story now. So it is currently Sunday, November 14th of 2021, and around this morning at 10 a.m. I got out of bed, like getting ready to brush my teeth and go eat breakfast afterwards, all of that. Around that time, I got a message with one of my friends. He was basically like, hey, I'm fucking bored. Let's go do something. And I was like, okay, let's go to the mall. And he was like, okay. And we went to the mall, and the end. So yeah, I ended up going to the mall with two other friends today. We were just there like messing around, looking at some clothes, looking at some shoes. Now, although we didn't really make too many purchases, we still had like a great time, just like spending some time together a bit, fucking around, being with the boys. And after looking at shoes, after looking at clothes, all of that, we ended up going to this bookstore that was basically a part of the mall. It was its own separate store. It was like really big, but it was like connected to the mall. You just found a bag of it. The store is called Books A Million. It's actually a really nice store. They had a really large selection of manga and light novel, which is pretty surprising, honestly. Yeah, they had like a large variety of mainstream manga, which should be expected. They had like My Hero Academia, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, Fairy Tail, Naruto, Dragon Ball, a bunch of that. But they also had like some underrated, like really, I wouldn't say unknown, but just underappreciated stuff like Akira. They had like a whole box set of Akira. And they also had like some special collectible edition manga of the Chobits, like volume 1 and 3, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I've made a few other purchases from them in the past too. Like I purchased this volume of Chino Wadachi, Blow Down the Tracks, and first volume of 5 centimeters per second, which I actually haven't read yet. It's been 2 months, I think. It was actually like 3-4 months ago, but the last time I went, I wasn't really into the series Youjitsu yet, but ever since I got into it, I've been wanting to purchase a few volumes of it, and it finally happened today. The store had volume 1, 3, 7.5 and volume 9 of Youjitsu. And I was basically, okay, I'm gonna get 2 volumes because, 1 really isn't enough. And if I'm getting 3, why not just get all 4 of them? So I was like, okay, let's stick with 2. Mindset I had at the time, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the first volume because, if you want to start a collection of something, you should always go for the OG first, like the original one. And in this case, it's obviously the first volume. Funny thing is, I actually haven't read the first 3 volumes of Classroom Delay. I continued it where, like, the manga ended, which was in the exam after the first island survival one, where they were on the ship and everything, like in the rabbit groups, all of that. So yeah, I'm actually gonna read those, and I'm probably gonna purchase the next 2 volumes afterwards too. And the other one I got was volume 7.5. The reason why I got this one was because this was supposedly my favorite volume, or I thought it was my favorite volume, like I mistaken it for my favorite volume. I remember telling my friend that because he was trying to decide which volumes of JoJo he should get. I was like, hey, let's just do what I did. I got the first volume and my favorite volume. But it turns out this wasn't even my favorite volume the whole time. I think I got brainwashed. Like, I saw a cover of K and I was like, okay, K, best girl, favorite anime character, favorite novel character, favorite Japanese character, just my favorite fucking character, any show I've ever seen. I was basically like, okay, K is on the cover, K is the best girl, so this is probably the best volume. It's not my favorite volume. It's not my favorite volume. Yeah, after we made our purchases, we went out to have lunch, and we went to another store. It was like a retro gaming store. They had like a lot of retro game consoles, and they also had like some anime figurines. There were a lot actually. Think about going back there, recording a video, checking the whole place out, maybe making a purchase whenever I get my license. But that's not gonna happen until March of 2022. Which is kind of crazy because I'm gonna be turning 18 in April of 2022 and I don't even have my fucking license yet. After that, we ended up going home and I took a shower, then I ended up laying in bed for a bit because I was like, kind of tired. And I began reading my favorite volume. And this was when I realized like, hey, this is not the correct volume. Okay, I don't really know why, but after I realized that this was the wrong volume, I was like, wait, is volume 9 the correct volume? Because that was like the newest one they had, and I was like, oh my god, I chose the wrong one, I'm freaking out, oh my god, all of that. And I ended up searching it online, and volume 11.5 is the one like that I personally like the most. That made me feel a little bit better because at least I didn't make the mistake of choosing the wrong volume like in person, because if I did do that, I would probably be a lot more sad right now. But yeah, after that, I was like, okay, I'll go purchase 11.5 on Amazon, I guess, which they did actually have. The only problem is that 11.5 hasn't officially been translated yet, so like there's really no point of me getting it because I wouldn't be able to read it. And yeah, these two are the one I ended up purchasing, and I'm not really mad at myself for doing this. I'm just like I was just confused. At first I was like, okay, this is my favorite volume. Okay, that's not my favorite volume. Okay, I could have got my favorite volume because it was right next to it, but then I get it. Okay, oh, I can get my favorite volume online. It's a different one. Oh, it hasn't been translated. You know, you get what I'm saying now? I don't really know how to feel about this purchase because I probably could have gone like volume 3, which is also another one I haven't checked out yet, and I can read like volume 1 and 3 in person, maybe get 2 online or something. But I'm just here with like a volume I've already read. Like, it is a volume that I like a lot because, you know, K is on the cover, K, best girl, is on the cover. But I've actually like reread this volume so many times already, and I'm just here like, okay, like I guess I added to my collection, whatever, like my small manga collection that consists of 5 mangas right now. I have 2, there's actually, yeah, wait. I have 3 mangas right here in the Tree of Wadachi, 5 centimeters per second, and for some reason I purchased the first volume of Kaguya-sama. I have 3 Chinese novels that I took for my sister, like she loved to hear after going to college, and I kind of tried to read some of them, they were pretty good too. And I have 2 light novels to add to that. Once I become like, comfortable financially, I'm gonna start collecting a bunch of shit. Like, I'm planning on collecting every volume of Youjitsu, every volume of the Monogatari series, every volume of Gotoba no Hanayame. That's a lot of fucking money right there. And that's like a quick story on an incident that happened to me today. I still don't know how to feel about it. Like, you know, I purchased 2 volumes of my favorite novel, although I did purchased the wrong one, I guess, for one of them. But regardless, it's still my favorite novel. So like, should I be mad? Should I not be mad? Like, you know, I don't really know how to feel about it. So be it for this video though. If you guys enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe. You obviously don't have to do any of that. You're not required to do any of that. But if you like to be nice to me, you can do all of the things I just mentioned. Be it for this video though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys will have a nice night. And hopefully we will see each other again. Peace out.